like the Star Wars jumper that I used to say Star Wars. It doesn't anymore because it gets lost on 90. Yeah, which is annoying because I loved it. But that's what it used to say, yeah. Right, rained off again. Absolutely rained off again. Gutted. I've been rained off 3 days in a row now. Yeah. So, what do you do when you're rained off? You train, don't you? Because you got no choice, right? Well, anyway, this summer I haven't had much time to train anyway because I've been extremely busy cutting edges. Because that's my job, yeah. Edges and gardens, right? Been extremely busy, yeah. So, when it rains, it is quite a relief because it means I can train. So we're going to do leg day. Everybody loves leg day, don't they? No. Why? I don't know. It's just one of those areas that nobody likes to train. Nobody sees them because they're always in pants, right? But we've got to do them. Yeah, got to do them. So we're going to start off with. I'm going to start off with the springs. Squeeze. Why do we squeeze these springs? I've told you before, because it makes the brain concentrate on the full body. So you squeeze everything while you're training, yeah, and breathing. So squeeze makes this exercise difficult, and I'm going to lunge, yeah. 1, 2, try not to fall over. And as you get more comfortable, we'll get wider. 4, 5, 6, spring back. 7, 8, 9. Pick a focal point, concentrate on it so you don't lose concentration, and keep squeezing those dumbbells. Land in all the 4 corners of your feet. So that's your little toe, your big toe, and left and right side of your heel. Yeah. And feel it, yeah, you'll start to feel the stretch and stretch into it. And you'll start to warm up and it starts to feel good. And then you'll start to burn. Your forearms will burn. And then you'll start to breathe. This is where you want to be. Just keep going. There's no counting. They're burning too much. Right, straight into toe squats. 1, 2. Squeeze glutes at the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. Should really feel this now because you've pre-exhausted the legs, so it won't take a lot. But at the top, really squeeze. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your quads. Remember, you get out of it what you put into it. You can just go up and down, feel nothing, or you can squeeze life out of it, feel everything, yeah. Rest time, yeah, that's enough of them, yeah. It's burning now. Ta-da! I've just done a quick change, yeah, because I'm warm now. And you need to see legs, you need to see them working. Because it does work, right, so squeeze. We're going to count these now. 20 in total, yeah. 1, 2, 3. When you get here, squeeze. Tense both quads. Don't just stand up. 4, 5. Remember, you've got no weight, so 6, so it's all you, yeah. 7, squeeze. 8, squeeze. 9, 10. That way you train both legs at the same time. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And squeezing the dumbbells gets the shoulders, triceps and arms done. That's why you squeeze them dumbbells. A full body workout. On your toes. Squeeze them calves. 1. Big squeeze. Glutes as well. 2. 3. 4. Don't mind if you lose your balance. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Connect everything. 11. When you get to the end of your set and you're not quite on your toes, you're not squeezing, connect everything at the end of a rep. You're not doing it wrong when you're doing that. You're actually doing it right, yeah? What you're stopping yourself from doing is just this. Pointless sets that seem to burn you out, but they don't. 11. Connect everything, yeah? Glutes, everything. 12. 13. And it becomes a different animal, yeah? 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Ooh, that extra tension at the top of the range, yeah, really wears you out. And that's what it's all about, yeah, time under tension. So it's reverse lunges. Squeeze these to engage the biceps, the forearms, the shoulders, and a bit of chest if you squeeze hard enough. But when you're squeezing, don't forget to breathe. Squeeze, engage them, yeah. And then it's a step back, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you get more better at it, stretch that leg further out so it engages your hip flexors. 6. 7. But trying to maintain an upright position all the time, yeah? So don't bend down into it, you sit down into it. And that's what makes it difficult. And what this does as well, if you land on your toes right, it stretches all your feet out. So if you've got plantar fasciitis like me, it helps. Because it's stretching all the toes out, yeah. And then at top, tens. I stood on nail. I stood on screw that holds the thing down. Carpet grip. That hurt. Right. I've got one that sticks up. I've been meaning to screw it down for years. And now I'm going to do it. Because I just stabbed my toe on video. Squeeze. Wow. Feeling that burn now, feeling it everywhere, yeah. So, just train legs, because we're training legs, but as an ancillary, can't say it, tired, as an ancillary exercise, we squeeze these. And while we're squeezing these, it just engages these, and these. And if you do it right, these. If anybody knows what all these are called, yeah, tell me. Right, that was a joke. So, I'm going to take a breather. I'm going to come back in a couple of minutes and do it all over again and try and avoid that carpet grip. Right, next set of these reverse lunges. Squeeze, engage all the upper muscles that you can. Still breathe. step back, squeeze, step back, squeeze. Remember, with no weight, so to make it count anywhere we can, squeeze. Ooh. It's that squeezing that takes it out of you, yeah, and the squeezing at the top of these. Right, anybody like me that suffers from plantar fasciitis, yeah, would probably have had a big pain in the big toe when they first started stepping back on the big toe, yeah. But after 2 sets of that, completely gone, yeah, all stretched out nice. Which tells me that if you suffer from that, you should do reverse lunges and forward lunges every single day. Yeah, it's a great exercise for plantar fasciitis. Because what happens with plantar fasciitis, your feet get lazy and they don't work properly. It's down to your posture and everything, yeah. Mine started when I started my job, when I first started climbing ladders, cutting edges, so there's something to do with climbing tops of ladders and clinging on with your calves. And it's all tightened up and it's led to plantar fasciitis. Plantar fasciitis is in your feet, but it's never what you expect. It's always something further up your body. And in my case, it's tight calves, tight hips. Now, where do they come from? The tight calves come from climbing ladders for my job, but the tight hips come from a tight neck, which causes these problems that I've got here, down to there, tennis elbow problem, another problem I've got, and it travels down your spine, right? And all these problems need addressing, and I'll tell you for why. I now have bulging discs at bottom. I can feel them, yeah. I've had one before, and I got it scanned, and I got it fixed in end. But the symptoms are the same, so I know it's happening again. Now, how you'll know you've got a bulging disc at bottom, middle bottom, you get a pain about that far up your back, yeah. And when you lean forward, it feels like it's going to pop, yeah. And it really, in fact, you don't want to lean forward, it hurts and it gets like tight, yeah. That's a bulging disc, and it never goes away, it's like a throb. So if you get that and you got that regularly, you know you've got a bulging disc. I'll tell you what to do for a bulging disc, yeah. Apart from flexible exercises like what we've just done, they're really good, yeah. But down on floor with your toes pointing that way, yeah, arms out, press up position, keep your feet on floor, keep your hips on floor, don't let your hips come up like that, and then just rise up, yeah. Hold it, 1, 2, and back down. Yep, back, 1, 2, and back down. Don't try and force it, just do the move, yeah. So your hips stay in contact with floor, and your toes, your flat, so your front, so your feet stay in contact with floor. Yeah, you're not trying to, if you can't do it that far, don't. Do it as far as you can, but eventually you'll get that far. Yeah. And then look up. And eventually it starts to relax, and you can feel it wobbling back into a nice place, and all your muscles let go. It's counterintuitive when people have got a bulging disc, they stretch the other way. That's wrong, it makes it worse. You have to stretch that way with the spine, yeah, just so you know. So if you've got a bulging disc, do that every day, and just a set of 10 within the motion that you can do, and you'll wake up one morning it will have gone, yeah. But you have to do it religiously every day until you wake up one morning and you think it doesn't hurt no more. That's how you get rid of a bulging disc, yeah. What you want to avoid is bending forward, any bending forward and pulling forward, because that's another reason why I got bulging disc. I got it with my hedge cutting. I use really big long poles. I don't use an harness to hold them up because it gets in the way. My own fault, yeah, but you can't. And what it does, it pulls you forward. You don't realise it, you fight it with your muscles. These muscles are always coming into play, and the poppy discs, yeah, it takes time takes months of being in wrong posture, but when it happens, it's happened and you have to fix it, yeah. Right, so I've set up my red band. I've just looked it over, locked door, so we say I'm doing a variation of kettlebell hip thrusts. Now, they're not kettlebell swings, not doing them. I'm concentrating solely on the hip thrust, yeah, because I've got problems in here, and these fix it, they strengthen all that chain up. So, you've got to be quite strict, so grab it like you would your kettlebell, take it to there so you feel the stretch, knees slightly bent, bend down from the hip, so let the bum go out, and then follow. So I need a bit more. So follow, and then stand up, and squeeze the glutes. Follow, stand up. Follow, stand up. So this is a very subtle movement. Yep. But you to concentrate on what you're training. So I'm going to step out a little bit, put a bit more tension on. So hip thrust and back, squeeze. Hip thrust, squeeze. Hip thrust, squeeze. You'll get a nice little tug on your hamstrings, but if you're doing them right, you'll also feel the sweet spot at the bottom of your back and your glutes will fire. Yeah. This is why you're not going in for kettlebell swings, because then you lose what your focus is all about, yeah. Now these are great strengtheners for Romanian deadlift and also deadlift, yeah. They strengthen that part of the movement that's probably always the weakest in my opinion. And you don't need a lot of weight. You soon get that lower back in play, yeah. Nice little way of doing it, yeah. And believe it or not, you also get a nice little leg workout. So swing back from the hips first and then follow. And now you're warmed up, bring your legs close, step out a bit and just go down to there. You need to step out a bit more, yeah. So now we're letting the band take us back and then we're standing up. Hamstrings, complete hamstrings, yeah. Keep the back straight. And you'll feel that this does hamstrings and lower back. Don't strain yourself trying to bend down. Let the band pull you down. And that way, you'll get lower. And as you warm up into it, you'll get lower and lower. But now what you should start feeling is exactly where you want it to be. Hamstrings, glutes, lower back. And it should all start to warm up nice. Yeah. Remember, my workouts are designed to kill you. They're designed to get you flexible, motivated. I won't say strong even, I'd just say physical and athletic. Yeah. If you want to be strong, go be a powerlifter. If you want to be really muscly, go be a bodybuilder. Yeah. But if you want to be athletic and actually keep a mindfulness about your mobility and injuries that you're getting and try and fix them through your workouts, then stay here, yeah. Over 50s. This is the way to train over 50, yeah. Listen, I've done all that. I've done the powerlifting, I've done the bodybuilding, I've done the bodybuilding competitions, yeah. I've been big, I've been fat, I've been muscly, I've been lean, I've been injured, yeah. 52-year-old, this is 52-year-old training, yeah. This is where you've got to leave your ego outside and train properly for your age, right? And trust me, if you do that, all your injuries will go. I'm fixing injuries that I've had for 15, 20 years, yeah, in here. If you'd have seen me make a video literally 5 years ago, I was like that. This wouldn't move and this would eye up, yeah. And I fixed it through working out and posture, correcting posture. If you notice on some videos I made previously, about 3 videos in, I have a twisted neck, yeah. And now if you notice, it's getting better because I always look at the body, I always feel the niggles where I get them, yeah. And throughout the year, I correct them. And I'm a big stickler for correcting them because You see people in the street, 80-year-old, 90-year-old people, and they're staring at the floor, walking down with a hunch on the back. And you think, what happened to that poor person? Or you see those people that are getting replacement plastic hips, and you think, what happened to that poor person? I tell you what happened to that poor person. They ignored minor changes in the body. Yeah, little minor niggles and injuries. And those minor niggles and injuries get worse and worse and worse, yeah? And before you know it, a slightly bad neck. Yeah, like mine, if I don't correct that, we'll be over there. And there'll be nothing I can do about it. And this is my training over 50. Have a breather. I've waffled. Right, resistance band squats now, here with a green band. This is the way I climb into this contraption. You see people that step into it, yeah? And then they stand up, right? And then they try and sort all the neck out and everything. I get it where I want it, on the neck, which is pretty much where you want it if it's a bar. You want it across your traps. And then I put one foot in, come down with it, put the other foot in, come down with it, yeah? And then I kind of, with my back straight, adjust the legs, yep, and I'm away, yeah? Squats. So squeeze the thighs at the top and bang them out. 1, 2, 3. I put my elbows out, it just makes the posture a lot better, so you can stand more upright. Don't let the band pull you forward. It wants to, but don't let it. Now bang them out. Five more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice little pump. Dismount. Everything should be supple now. Yeah. Little kick up. Yeah. And also keep your foot down, yeah. Take it down. Take it down. Try and get your balance. Take it forward. Take it forward. Take it forward. Right, take this round. Bring it forward. Feel them? All them little muscles, yeah? Right. Why do I say don't hold on to out? Because you look a tool, don't you? But that's training, right? If you hold on to something, all the stabilising muscles that you try to create or recruit, don't recruit because you're holding on. So stay on one leg, yeah, and just do what you can. It recruits everything, right? And then when you put that flick in it, it just is a different animal, yeah? So, put the flick in, wow, right, again. Put the flick in. Wow. Yeah, right. Now we've got used to that. We're going to hold a dumbbell in one hand. Yeah. And we're just going to go down, bend the body only. We're just going to go down, lift the leg up, hold it, and back up. Yeah. We'll have a dumbbell in each hand, squeeze. So now we're swapping over. Just bend from body, leg will follow. Hold it, and back. Bend forward. Hold it, and back. Bend forward. Right, I start to fall that way, yeah? Push your leg out that way. Yeah, always push it, see my knee, push it that way, stops you from falling. Right, and that stabilises, recruits all these stabilisers that you need, yeah. I haven't got room in here to do it properly, which is a shame. In fact, have I swapped arms now? Yeah, I swapped arms. Now just in case I'm doing it with the wrong arm, I'm going to swap now. So I'm going to point this out to this leg. Ooh. As you can tell, I'm new to these, but you've got to start somewhere. These are always good to put in at end, yeah. Coordination's key. Right, so we've done them, and then we just heels in, toes out, and then out stretch, yeah, and then get your elbows on your legs and push them as wide as you can, yeah. Come on, balls of your feet. Oh. Keep your back straight and lean into that push. Oh. And then if you're good, you can lift your whole body onto your hands. Like that. Namaste. So this is just for fun now. Legs is done. But I just want to do a few bits just for fun and just to keep in. Yeah, now I'm going to do a chest exercise. So we've got the small bullworker. Yeah. Now you know I'm always on about doing press ups and squeezing. Gripping floor and squeezing that way, yeah. Now this is not for the faint-hearted. But you can do it with this and then you don't have to concentrate on squeezing. So you put your hands down. You put one there in the middle. Now start with that one. Squeeze. Yep. And then when you've got it squeezed, try and hold it squeezed and put it on the floor. So it's squeezed together, yeah? It's hard to do. But once you start press up in, you're doing it naturally. So hold it there, your weight holds it then. But you're doing that squeeze without thinking about it, yeah? Do not lift your hands up or it will fly out, yeah? Come up. All the body. 10. Really does turn that into a nice little exercise. But it does hurt your knuckles, yeah. Like I say, it's not for faint-hearted. Right. While we've got this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inner chest. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wowzers! Wow, 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 wow. That would have a nice bonus. That got me right in there. That's really weak. That bit that doesn't exist on anybody, right near the shoulder there. Nice. This machine, remember? I don't like it, do I? Right, so let's have a look. So, to adjust it up, spin that up there, pull your arms out a bit, yeah? Spin it up there, pull your arms out a bit. And then you've got this dial there, it tells you how much you're pushing. So, I'm pushing 0 at the moment, yeah, so let's keep going. That's half power, so that's like, it's supposed to be 30 kilos, yeah. So, it's still 0. Now we've dialed it up now. So, let's have a squeeze with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, the reason I did that, yeah, because that's doing 0, that's doing something, that's doing more. So the further away the spring is and the lower your arms do, it does more. So we found a sweet spot now. So we found a use for this machine, yeah. It might only be one exercise, but it might be right good at it. So dial it up a bit more, squeeze, that sweet spot. 8, right. Let's have a quick 10-second breather while we dial it up more, yeah. That's the top now. That's 60 kilos of pressure, yeah. And we're still going to point it out like that and get these top knuckles here, yeah. Right, I'm not actually training now per se, but this is training for you. This is what people don't realise. If you can't put an hour aside for a big workout, then a lot of people just don't train. But messing about like this takes 10 minutes, 5 minutes even, right? Do it. You've got loads of kit at your disposal, yeah? If you've got 5 or 10 minutes to hand, just think, do you know what? I want to play with bullworker for 10 minutes. Go play with that bullworker for 10 minutes. It's a workout, yeah? And this is what people don't realise. They have it set in the mind in stone that they've got to train Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or whatever, or 4 times a week. And if they miss that day, life's over, yeah? And if they miss a Monday, God help them. Yeah, because then they don't train till the following Monday. I've been there. So this is what this is all about, right? Get your kit out and just give it a whirl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Right. While I might hate this piece of equipment with a passion, I've just found something that I like doing with it, and that is phenomenal, yeah. Because it's not like really cracking for that. Although now I'm pre-exhausting, it is, but the sweet spot's there. It really is there, and it trains everything. Shoulders, bicep, everything, yeah. Keep training.